Hi guys, welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber, and welcome if you're new. My name is Stephanie and this is Mrs. Summers Budgets. Today I'm going to be going over my week 1 transactions for the month of April. I do use the Budget Moms highlighter method to highlight and categorize my transactions, and then once we go over what all we spent, I'll let you see my paycheck budget and we can see, how the numbers went for the week based on what we were expecting to spend. So just a heads up, if you saw my last couple of videos, in one of them I stated that I was going to do the roundup challenge for our transactions, and all the change that got rounded up I was going to make a debt snowball payment with at the end of the week. So I was on track doing that, and I wrote it wrong on my sheet, so I had to go back and use whiteout in the amount column on a lot of these transactions and fix it so that the math would work out. So when I'm highlighting, it's just going to look funny when it's like going over the whiteout, but the math is right. Aside from the balance, like the very last balance is correct because I didn't want to go in and erase all the balance and re-white it out, or white it out, and I didn't want to rewrite this whole sheet again, so I just fixed the amount column. And then the very last balance, after, with our debt snowball payment, that balance is correct. So the first thing we have here is a few lines of income. On the 6th, we got our tax return. That was $9,978. We had some rollover from March, which was $1,081.04. And we had my husband's pay, which was $1,300. The first thing I did was go ahead and make the debt snowball payment that we had planned on making for the month, which was $2,000. The next thing to come out was a grocery order from Sam's Club, just stocking up on some essentials. I did post a grocery haul with those items in it on Sunday, I believe. So if you haven't seen that yet, go check it out. That was $133.53. And there's the funniness I was talking about with the whiteout. We have a skid steer that we're trying to sell, and one of the tracks on the skid steer is broken. And since we just got it in December, my husband talked to the manufacturer and they agreed to give us a new track for free, but we needed to pay $155 for shipping. It is coming from China, so this was to air freight it to our house instead of waiting on it to be ocean freight. So that was $155 for shipping for the skid steer track. My kids had a dental bill that I had to pay. It was $408.50. I need to call MetLife. I did appeal their denials for their dental work, so I need to call them and check on the status of them. My credit card payment came out for $627. Another credit card payment came out for $276. My van payment came out for $355. We got some groceries from Walmart. That was $249.72. My husband's life insurance came out for $35.93. I got myself a handy dandy vac mop, a Tenneco S3 Breeze. So far, I like it. That was $200.47. We did get a refund for my spice rack organizer, my spice organizer. It was one of the items on Amazon that was coming from China, and I kept checking and checking, and then finally it said it was delivered, but it never actually got here. So I waited like a week to see if it ended up in our mailbox, and it never did. So I have no spice organizer, but I have $10.54 back in our account, which is a bummer. I think I'm just gonna like buy one at TJ Maxx or something because I want it now. Kids, what color is kids? I think it's peach. I signed my kids up for summer camp. That was $50 for each of them since we live in such a small town. For the whole summer, for each one of our children, it's $50. I think it's like June 6th through July 27th or something like that, for $50 a kid for summer camp. I was like, yes, 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 yes. I got some gas in my van. That was $62.54. Is this? No, this one. We did get gutters on our house, and then we think like 2 days after we got these, it poured down rain. It was so nice to like look out the window and not see the rain like pouring off the side of the house. I was just staring at the gutters, like making sure they were doing their job. I was like, yes, yes, looks great. So that was $950 for gutters. We also got a rain chain, so we need to get a like a barrel I've seen on like Facebook Marketplace, like those blue drums, the plastic drums. So I think we're gonna get one of those. They're like $30, and to put the rain chain in, and then we're gonna put like a spigot kit on it to use the water in the barrel to like water the plants, because our garden is kind of close to where we're gonna put the rain barrel to like water the garden with, or just water the yard with, water something with. My husband's truck payment came out for $576. My husband's cell phone bill came out for $108. Blue is acting like it don't want to highlight. Hope it's not dying. I use it a lot because we always have a lot of bills. For gas, my husband got a fill up for $83 in his truck. We went to Ace Hardware over the weekend and got some fertilizers for our garden, some soil for our garden, a piece of acrylic for the chicken coop. I'm trying to think, did we get anything else? Fertilizers, soil, acrylic. I think that's all we got. It was $102.40. Dirt's expensive. We had some watermelon seeds that we were growing inside that were ready to be transplanted, so that's why we needed all this soil and some fertilizers. So we've got about 6 watermelon starts like out in the yard. We went to Zaxby's for dinner last Saturday. What is my eating out color? Why am I like I don't know what I'm doing, like I don't do this every week, you know what I'm saying? We were going to go to like the new diner in town. I think I told you guys that, but when we got there, it was like 5 o'clock and they closed at 3. Online, you know, like just doing a Google search, it said that they were open until 8, but my husband said the sign said that they closed every day at 3. So instead we went to Zaxby's and it was delicious. We're gonna go, my boys and I are gonna go to the diner for lunch on Friday because they have a half day. So they won't bring a lunch to school. So after school, we'll just go to the diner and have lunch. Drinks after the fair. This is kids. We went to the fair on Good Friday, and instead of like buying, you know, $3, $5 drinks because we did drink while we were there, but like we were getting ready to leave and everybody wanted a drink, so we just stopped at the gas station that was right outside the fairgrounds and got some drinks, and that was $6.44. We spent $22 on fair food. I think this was a bag of cotton candy, a candy apple, and a snow cone. $50 for fair food. This was a whole cheese pizza, 2 sodas, and a bottle of water. And then this was at the fair also, snow cones that the boys had while we were like there walking around. 3 snow cones for $15. We had a really good time. The weather was really nice. It was busier than I thought it was going to be. I thought most people would have to work, but school was out, so I mean it was a little busy. It wasn't really busy. We didn't have to wait to get in or anything, but we did have to wait in line maybe once, sometimes twice, to get on a ride. Our instant ink came out for $4.25. I went to Publix, was it yesterday? The day before yesterday, and got some fruit and some cookies and chips, because we were just kind of out of snacks, because like I said, when I grocery shop, like my kids annihilate all the snacks over the weekend, so we didn't have anything for their lunch boxes, so I went to Publix and got some more stuff, and it was $33.94. I had to pay that toll bill that came in the mail. It was $4.92. And this one we don't have anything. I think it's this mint color is what I used last time. I bought my boys some clothes, some shorts and shirts and PJs at the children's place. That was $72.90. Yeah, a lot of transactions this first week. We got some shoes for Carter, because I still can't find it. I bought him a new pair of shoes, like the last time I did a budget and had shoes in it. Bought him a brand new pair of shoes. They're not even dirty yet. That's how little he wore them. And we can't find one of the shoes. Like, he wore the shoes for like a week, and one of those shoes is still missing. I had to go buy him another pair of shoes because we can't find just one shoe of this pair of shoes that he wore for like a week. So got Carter a new pair of Mickey Mouse shoes. They were $13.91. Paid for daycare, hecka late. I was glad they didn't charge me a late fee, because I completely forgot. I was like, did I pay daycare? Do I owe daycare? What's going on with daycare? That was $140. Our internet came out for $72.28. Oh, and good news with this, I called them, or I didn't call them because I hate calling. I chatted them. I chatted with them, and they gave us like $10 off for the next 12 months on our internet bill. So starting next month, this should be like $10 less. I was like, yes! You know, it's a small win, but a win nonetheless. Our light bill came out for $25.66. And then our debt snowball payment. So after all of the transactions that we just went over, when I rounded them up, I was like keeping track of the change. It equaled $6.16. So I logged on to Chase and made a $6.16 payment towards the card that we are currently working on paying off. So that leaves us with $5,428.58. So what I had done with all of these like white out, I had already written the rounded up amount. So like here it said 14, 73, 26. And then when I went to write the snowball, I was like, well, if I add 616 to all of this, it's going to mess up the math. I was like, I should have never wrote the rounded up amount here on these lines. I should have just wrote the original amount and kept track of what the roundup would have been and added the debt snowball payment, which is what I did. So I fixed it. Whoops. Alrighty. Working at my work desk is small. I don't have any room. All right. So let's go over our expenses. Our income was, as expected, $12,359.04. Oh, I'm lying. Already lying. I gotta put that $10 refund we got from Amazon. This whiteout is through, y'all. It is through. I wish they had the one with like the little foamy piece on the end. That was way better than this brush. This whiteout is looking like 10-year-old nail polish right now. So let's add in other. Nothing for budgeted, but that refund was $10.54. All right, $12,359.04 plus $10.54 is $12,369.58. All right. All right, for the bills, we've got our cell phone. It was $108, or my husband's cell phone, not mine. $425 for instant ink, $140 for daycare, $35.93 for my husband's life insurance, $355 for my car payment, $576 for my husband's. Chase, we paid $2,000 plus $616, so $2,616. $627 and $276. Something else came out. Our light bill. We didn't budget for that. We're right on the cusp between today and tomorrow. $25.66 for the light bill. And that's it. All right. $25.66, $108, $425, $140, $35.93, $355, $576, $2,616, $627, and $276. Oh, an even number, $4,154. We didn't do anything for our sinking funds, so that's correct. And for our cash envelopes, groceries, we had $133.53, $249.72, and $33.94. So it was $417.19 for groceries. Nothing for personal money. Cars, we did $62.54, $83, and $4.92. So $150.46. Household, $155, $247, $950, $102.40. $1,407.87. Pets, didn't get those pups nothing. Kids, $100 for summer camp, $644 for drinks, $22 at the fair, $50 at the fair, $15 at the fair, so $193.44. For medical, it was $408.50. And for eating out, it was $50.45. Okay. 417.19, 150.46, 1407, 87, 193.44, 408.50, and 50.45. 2627.91. And miscellaneous clothes 72.90 and 13.91 is 86.81. All right, so let's make sure that we have $5,428.58 remaining. 12,369.58 minus 41.54 minus 2627.91 minus 86.81. 5,586. Let's see what I forgot. 54.28, 58, 72.28. Oh, did I not have it on here? Our internet came out too. 70. Oh, can't write that there. That's zeros. 72.28 for our internet bill that came out. So our fixed expenses were 41.54 plus 72.28. So 42.26.28. $42, 26, 28. All right, let's try that again. 12,369, 58 minus 42, 26, 28 minus 26, 27, 91 minus 86, 81, 54, 28, 58. Perfect. I can't believe I had 2 bills come out that I didn't have on my fixed expense. But you know why that is, right? Because some months are longer and some months are shorter. So these bills, like, I'm not checking the exact due date. I'm just basing it on like what day the bill came out in December. So I always said, okay, well, the bill came out on the 13th, so I'll put it on, you know, the next week's tracker. And then because February was short and March was long, you know, the bill comes out, you know, in between, you know. So maybe if I paid more attention to like the due date that comes out on the bill. I mean, but it's neither here nor there. Excuse me, neither here nor there. I mean, the $100 didn't like overdraft our account or anything, so it's just makes it look bad when I don't realize I got bills coming out. You know what I'm saying? But that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate all of you guys being here. I'm blown away by your support. Thank you guys so much, everyone who's already subscribed. I think I have 418 subscribers the last time I looked, so I'm almost to 500, and I'm super excited about it. So I will see you guys in my next video, which will be the paycheck budget setup for the second week of April. I'll see you there. Bye.